For those of you who weren't there, we were talking about Acts, and we were talking about this situation with the church. And I was just saying how it was unique in a way because they were all new Christians. And I was just saying that as a new Christian, I just remember that feeling of reading the Bible for the first time. And, you know, literally before I was born again, the week before, it meant nothing. And then literally the week after, it was just alive. It was just amazing. And then how whenever I would meet another person who said they were a Christian, I would just be so excited to meet a fellow believer. Obviously, through time, you begin to learn that the labels don't always live up to expectations. But that was basically what I shared, and I think that's what you wanted.
Thank you so much, Steve. Awesome. Love that. I was talking to Isabella about this actually, and I was talking about how and this is exactly what you were sharing, that what happens, and one of the most beautiful things about being a Christian, and I realized this when I was a teenager, is that it gives you this ready-made community to belong to. Like you can go anywhere in the world, whether you speak the language or not, and meet Christians, and suddenly you have a community to belong to. That is so incredible. That is so exciting. It's such a gift, by the way, particularly because, I don't know if you know, but we are facing a loneliness pandemic. And one of the places that that's not happening is for people who are expressing faith, people who believe in Jesus, people who are part of communities that are thriving, are reporting higher levels of belonging, high levels of satisfaction. And actually there was an article a couple of weeks ago where they talked about how Christians are leading the way in basically combating loneliness, which is incredible. So what this gospel does for us is that it gives us a ready-made community that we can belong to. And I experienced that when I first came to the UK as a teenager. Didn't really speak the language as well as I speak it now. I actually learned English when I was 15. So coming to the UK and being able to sit with these teenagers who the only thing we had in common was that we are Christians. It just made such a huge difference.